Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Nick Hamilton, and I'm live at the ballpark for MLBbro.com.
Just the camaraderie, the unity in the clubhouse. How have you seen this clubhouse, especially coming over in this season, and how you guys been able to just be together, build that chemistry, and be able to go out and play as a unit?
I think, it definitely starts in the clubhouse. Fortunately, I'm here with a lot of guys who, I was able to meet before, even being here. So, having that, comfortability to be able to, be around guys who you can talk to, who you can, relate to, and, definitely go out and compete every single day with. For one goal, it definitely feels good.
Talk to me about the synergy that you have with you and Jazz, man. It seems like you guys are twins. You guys have this just great chemistry. You guys are obviously friends away from the field, but also how does that translate to be able to iron sharpen iron, as it were, to be able to perform at a high level on the field?
I think really just pushing each other, wanting the best for each other, not letting each other slack, stuff like that. Just kind of making sure, both of us want to, we're going 110%. If one of us ain't, the other gonna tell us. So, for sure, just kind of, just that competitiveness. It's my brother at the end of the day. So.
Got you. What are some of the areas you feel like you wanted to improve upon coming into this season to be able to be even a stronger and better player, not only for yourself but for this team?
Man, I would say all aspects of my game. Just the game in general. From hitting to defense to running bases. I would say just becoming a more complete player. Just taking more experience with the big leagues that it brings. And just trying to settle in and become the player that I will be. So.
Talk to me about balancing, because obviously being a major big league star, being a father, and then dealing with fatherhood. How are you able to balance that and still be able to give 100% to both?
You ain't got to balance it when you love it. When you love it, you get it done. That's something I always tell people is that, with anything that comes, your way in life, if you really love it, you're going to do it. So for me, it's not about getting it done or having to get it done or, being not in the mood to get it done. It just happens. It always, we find a way to get it done.
Absolutely. Well said. Spoken like a true dad, by the way. Roc Nation Sports, being a part of that entity for you specifically, how has that helped you? What have you learned from being a part of that organization and being able to not only do what you do on the field but off the field as well?
Expanding the brand. This game isn't always forever. Definitely taking, the good with the game that comes with it, and just trying to, help people around the world, as many people as I can around the world, giving back to, little kids or however it is whatever it is, that my purpose is in life. I think Roc Nation, they definitely helped me with, illustrating my ideas, and helping people to hear me and give myself, just another voice.
Now you're creative as well. You're doing music. You got some tracks out there. I heard. How's that process for you? How do you enter that process when you get in that creative vibe to want to create a sound or write a rap, spit a bar or whatever?
I think it's all feeling, really. A lot of times it's things I'm going through or things I'm feeling. So I wouldn't really say it's forced creation. It's more just creation that comes to me, stuff that I actually. Feel like I have a lot of stuff that'll be inside of my head or inside of me, and I just kind of want to, let it out. So, that's when music will really, come, and I make majority of my songs, kind of when things are, I wouldn't say, good or bad, just when a lot of stuff is kind of happening in my life, a lot of times more music will be coming. But, it's not really, a forced creation for me.
No, absolutely. And you talk about the culture. You guys exemplify the culture as far as making sure that it is represented very well. Speaking of hip-hop culture, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, how do you feel like that helps push the culture forward as far as aspiring artists, and how does that help you just as an artist itself to, does it make you stronger? Does it make you more creative? Does it make you want to get more into the studio? How does that work?
I think it ties into baseball too, it's that competitiveness. Don't run from it, it's more, going through it, go through the wall or, attack it. And, it's just like hidden defense, whatever. You don't want to be on the defensive side. You want to be on the offensive side. You're trying to attack. So, I definitely, man, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm a big Drake fan, but I got to go with Kendrick right now. I won't say that. I'm a big music fan, okay. So I'm non-biased to either or. I like both artists. I respect both artists. But for me, man, I love music. I love good music, and Kendrick giving me some good music right now.
Hey, I told people leave Dot alone. That's not.
You gotta understand. You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. Lastly, for you specifically, you being a black player, there are very few Black American baseball players, but there seems to be starting to rise. How impressed have you been with the visualization of having more Black baseball players to the fan bases and on the TV screens and social media and so forth?
I think, it just helps give that platform to, kids that are coming up, kids that are watching us, because, there's so many kids who want to do the things we're doing, and they don't think that they can, or they look on TV and they don't think they see, people who look like them. And, that right there is one of the biggest things for us. That's why we go so hard, and that's why we do the things we do as well, and that's why we don't, shy away from being ourselves, because we want, younger kids to understand that you can be yourself.
Sponsored by MLBbro, because you need to know.